welcome back to Emotional Mojo. We are having a musical intermission.
Yes, we were.
Breaks,
pretty lively.
It's all for our next guest, okay? He believes a common thread we all share is the need for community and that music provides that connection and so much more. I totally agree. We're happy to welcome singer and songwriter Reggie Williams to our show. Reggie, hey.
Hello.
Thank you for being here. Do you think we're crazy? He was just kind of hanging out.
Yeah.
I'm just keeping it mellow. This is really cool.
We're happy to have you here, and let's talk about your music first and foremost, because it's been described as, get this, folky soul with a John Legend-esque quality to your voice. Is that true? Who are your musical influences? Tell us about your sound.
I was definitely a big fan of John Mayer growing up, and John Legend as well. Yeah, word.
All those John Mayer.
And John Legend, definitely growing up, I definitely do hear that influence. I grew up in the church, singing in the church. I think the band that made me want to play guitar was this band called Coheed and Cambria.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys really know them.
Wow, so you are in all kinds of genres there.
I suppose, yeah. Big fan of like old rock and old progressive and old soul and stuff like that, like the jam we just had off camera.
Yes. Yes. Well, here's the thing. So you've got a new EP. Congrats on that.
Thank
and
you.
it's called the All of Us EP. So as a performer, tell us a little bit about this EP and how important it is for you to expose your heart to listeners. I mean, look at the album cover. You're seeing it right there. Heart's
Yeah.
right on the people.
I mean, as you said earlier, I definitely do believe in a connectivity between everybody, and I feel like if I talk about what I've been through, I hate to seem like that guy, you know.
But that's why we love having guests like you. We want
and
you
that's
to share
what we
that.
want, yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, if I talk about who I am and who I'm becoming and who I want to be, then I think it can hopefully I'm putting myself in a position where I can inspire other people to kind of feel the same way, or to feel like it's okay to feel certain ways. You know what I'm saying? Like it's okay to be depressed or to not know where to go next in your life, or to do things like that. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what I've always kind of said to myself is. I mean, music gave me a lot. It gave me a lot of opportunity to kind of understand myself and express myself, and it was there when people or other things really weren't. And so I think it's important to express that whole gamut of you know, human emotion.
Well, it's
through the
interesting
music.
how easy it makes it if you're feeling something to sing the song about it and really get into it and turn it up.
Well, just like we just saw with Bruno Mars. I mean, I'm telling you, when he sings that song, I mean, you can tell that he has lost someone that he wishes he wouldn't have lost. And so when you sing something that you've been through, you're so much more genuine to your audience, and they can relate to that.
Yeah, I think it's important as well, though. Like the song I'll sing later, I think it's important as well to sing about like fun stuff and happiness and like love and enjoyment and like fulfillment and things like that too.
Absolutely.
Because
you don't want it all down and
exactly.
depressing.
Nobody comes to a show to be bummed.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, I don't know if you've seen this yet. The music review website, Leading Us Absurd, said this about the EP. Togetherness is everywhere throughout the set. Williams wants his listeners to open their hearts and their minds to love and be loved. Even the most cynical of minds could get behind a voice like that.
I like that.
How do you feel when you see these types of reviews of your music?
Yeah, it's interesting. You particularly use the word "your music." You know, it's you know, kind of growing up, you listen to a lot of music and you see all your heroes and stuff up there, and you kind of believe like you kind of get maybe fooled into this sort of like elitist, like separatist view of music or of art or creativity. It's like they were born on Mount Olympus with all this, you know, and they're Herculean and amazing, and I'm just here with the sort of the plebeians and the peons, you know, and the listeners, you know, the audience goers. But I think it's interesting that I've been put in a position to have that same sort of effect on people.
Yeah.
And that's something to be very, very conscious and cherish a lot. I think it's really, really cool.
You were going to say something.
Yeah, I was, because I know that music is very helpful for mental health, and I say that all the time. But it's therapeutic for you. Was there a song? Was there a moment? Was there an event in your life that kind of crystallized your healing process?
Crystallized.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think there was ever a "this is it" moment. You know what I mean? But. There was this band when I was younger called Stained.
I know Stained. I remember
Aaron
Stained.
Lewis has a country career now, which is amazing. Aaron Lewis has a country career.
Yeah.
That's what happened.
Wow.
But I just there was a particular song called "Warm Safe Place," and it was one of the first times I ever really heard vocal harmony, and I don't know, it really spoke to me, and it really said whatever I needed to hear. I really felt at home. I felt
Yeah.
a warm, safe place. Ohio.
Yeah.
Song.
Well, listen, in the beginning we
yeah.
mentioned community, and you're very charitable. So proceeds from the All of Us EP benefit Half the Sky movement. Tell us, what is that all about?
Half the Sky was an opportunity presented me through Reverb Nation, and it's essentially there is a husband and wife team, and they went to China and third world countries, particularly China, because the wife is of Chinese descent, and they just talk a lot about the oppression of women and oppression of young girls, and the, like, sexual battery and trafficking and things like that.
And that's a huge
And
issue.
they wrote a book about it, and she pretty much took on the Chinese government and won against the Chinese government to start like allowing funding and education to these young girls to allow themselves to like become, you know, contributing members of society instead of like oppressed, undervalued.
So by getting the EP, you're getting good music and you're helping to support a cause, essentially. Guys, you got to check it out. And like you mentioned, you'll be performing You Make Me Feel in just a few minutes. But if you want more information right now, you can head to his website, reggiewilliams.bandcamp.com.